7 out of 10 doctors recommend it.
Who's
7
that
out
one
of 10
doctor
dentists.
that's just angry at all toothpaste?
Say brush your teeth.
Kevorkian?
Hey guys,
Toothpaste?
we're live. We were talking
we're
about
live.
random things as
Whoops.
always. Hope everyone's well. I know I am doing all right. We have a couple of announcements. First and foremostly, let me address the fact that there is a random black box that is cutting off part of a video right here, and now it's not. Bam, fixed, done. If you are just joining us for the first time, we are a bunch of weird people who enjoy playing tabletop role-playing games on the internet for all to see. We play an
What's
indie
weird about this?
Well, what's weird about this is the fact that we all do wardrobe changes during the intro video. Some of them you'll notice. Others are very tough to notice, but really get your face close to the video screen and see if you can pick up on them.
Don't do that. It's bad for your eyes.
We play an indie RPG called Shattered Dawn every Tuesday night. We are currently in a breather arc 1.5, the step between 1 and 2. Thank you for the sound effects. Now, in preparation for Arc 2, which starts next week, for those of you keeping track and keeping count and having it on your calendars, I would encourage you to mark that date. Now, if you... Who... Was that you, Lauren?
That was Dion.
Everybody. Yeah. So, if you cannot wait
Now we're talking.
for Arc 2, and you want to see our Arc 2 intro video, which we shot this past weekend, please go to our Patreon page over patreon.com/Shattered Tabletop Games. We will post a link to it. Just become a patron. It's $1 minimum, and you will be able to see it a week early. Now, if you ever want to watch it on its own, you'll have to do that as well, because it will be at the start of each and every one of our streams, but we will not be posting it anywhere else. So, there's that. Morning Cage, for you in Australia. It is the evening for us. And if you're listening to this on our podcast, which I encourage you to
Funny
do
how
so,
time works.
it's whatever time is in your mind right now. So
Yeah, you got to
we
go
hope
with
it's
the Truman Show. Good afternoon, good evening, or good night.
Yeah, there we go. Tomorrow, Cage will actually be joining us for a one-shot tomorrow evening, our time. If you can make that, great. If not, that is the only time you'll be able to see it. So if you really want to watch it, you can either subscribe on Twitch to get the video on demand, or wait until a time where we cannot, stream for a week, and then I'll play it then. So there we go. Gotta have one in the bag. Lastly, and most excitedly, we have with us tonight the one and only Eric Rollon. Take a bow from your closet.
Oh, thank you
There
all
it
for
is.
having me.
Yep. Now,
Very excited,
he
very
will
honored
be
to be
doing
here.
the most wardrobe changes because he has the most available to him. No.
I do, yes.
If you don't know anything about him, check him out. Check out his IMDb page. Support Funimation because he is heavily involved with them. And if you'd like to catch more of him, you can check out his Twitter at Angelegend, ANGELEGEND, to get access
That's YouTube.
to him. And YouTube. Everywhere. Angelegend.
All the places.
Yep. I personally have it tattooed on my person, so there we go.
Which cheek, David?
Join our Discord to figure that out. No.
Exclusive pics on our Discord.
Yeah, join.
Oh my.
That's the upper echelon of the Patreon tier.
No, but
Yes, no butt stuff. With
Yeah, we
that,
established that episode 1.
we did. We're going to get rolling on this. This is Shattered Dungeons. Welcome back.
thing.
It's where they're hypnotizing them, and they're like, "You will give it 110%," and they all respond, "That's impossible. 100% is the most you can give."
Super saturation.
Well, we're back, guys. Welcome. Hope everyone has had a wonderful intro video section. If you have enjoyed listening to the song, then great. If you don't like the song, well, just wait, because next week the whole thing changes.
We're gonna have so much more time to talk about goofy stuff next.
It's going to be tough to reel it in. It really will be. Now, this evening with us, we have, as per usual, Dr. White Claw, played by Jordan.
Hello, everyone. It's going to be weird to stop doing this voice, but also, Mad Dog keeps trying to kiss me. Stop it. This is not workplace behavior.
Mad Dog kisses. We have Lauren, who will be playing Hilda, the fairest of them all.
Yes, I am the beautiful one.
We have yes. We have our wonderful Arcmaster Ray.
Hello. I hope you're all prepared to die.
Woo!
I'm always ready to die, friend.
I wake my children up with
I
them.
am too beautiful to die. Thank you. Thank you.
We have Dion, who will be playing Crone Byers.
Hello, everyone.
I will be playing the Azurian Rider, Calvin Owen. And we also have with us again Eric Roland, who will be playing an undisclosed character as predetermined by Ray.
Undisclosed location.
Dun, dun, dun.
From an undisclosed location. I love it. All right, Ray, take it away, man.
All right. As per the usual, we'll do a real quick recap. The party has found themselves nearly to the castle of Princess Nicolia, still carrying along most of their desserts. A few things got lost along the way, but they're nearly there. The trek is almost at its end. Before they could reach her home, however, they came across a party of demons and Half Dragon, and with the power of luck and chat, rolls were not in their favor, and very quickly the other creatures were dispatched, leaving only the Half Dragon, who, upon taking his rolls of the dice, became triple in size and seemingly much more angry and hostile. Before anything could have been said or done about this, Calvin took it upon himself to take a shot with his potency rifle.
Puberty will make you, more angry than usual sometimes.
Indeed. Darn tootin'. Now, as I recall, you rolled a 145. That's what I had annotated. And the projectile...
Let's scroll up and see. Sure. Right. The projectile fires from the rifle and sails towards this gigantic half dragon, and with one sweeping motion of his hand just completely knocks the projectile away. In that moment, the half dragon looks directly at you and begins to speak in a taunting fashion.
Welcome, y'all. How are you? You seem to have wandered off the beaten path. Oh dear me. You're quite small. What is this that I'm looking at? Ah, little boy with a lizard. Isn't that just darling?
Don't forget.
Nerds with toys, a drama queen, and a weirdo.
Which one's the
I promise you, I shall not be so easily swayed.
Well, have you ever seen an opal about yay big? I'll hold up my hands to communicate an opal the size of Reach's head, which is maybe 2 feet in diameter.
Of course, my bed is made of opals. I'm a dragon. The hoard I sit upon is mountainous in size. Yes, I've seen an opal of that size.
Are you interested in any bizarre treasure to add to that hoard, friend?
Only what I'll be picking off your lifeless bodies.
What if I can give you something that you can never actually own?
My heart.
You have my attention.
Well, here, watch this. And as I say that, I bend over upon Reach and grab Precious and stuff her into her bottomless pit bag. And we hear her scream as she tumbles endlessly into the abyss. Now this right here, large gargantuan dragon friend, is now not only her tomb, but some place that she can never escape from and you can never retrieve her from either.
Ooh. I do so enjoy a paradox. What's your price?
I look over at my friends, Hilda, Dr. Claw, and Crone, and ask them to speak on my behalf because I just realized I killed the only friend I've ever cared about.
Well, obviously, we could give you the sack with the tiny thing that possibly still exists, and you let us pass. Easy.
Do you think this is a game?
No, because I am beautiful, I do not play games.
No, this is a fair trade. You would very much like this peculiar gift, and we would very much like to not die.
I mean, truth. Are the both of you attempting a speechcraft check?
Oh, I'm attempting to persuade.
Okay.
Yeah, I have
I
no.
still stand unconvinced.
Now, do you have the dice available right on hand?
I thought. Are you talking about the dice?
I'm
things?
referring to Eric.
Hold on. 1 second.
I see you too have a sack of mysticism to pull things from.
Got it.
No, that's just wrong.
Wrong sack.
I am ready.
Okay, so what I need you to roll is a D100. You're
Right.
going to add 30 to whatever the number is.
Come on, low.
37.
Good.
So the roll was 37 plus 30. Yep. So you do not beat Dr. Whiteclaw's 99. He does seem pretty convincing. But before too much more can be said, and you're kind of pondering this, from the portal that all of you have seen kind of swirling, surrounded by the glowing mushrooms, black, like, shadow wispy tentacles kind of protrude from it, and stepping forth from the portal is the purple half demon that you all had tricked into rolling the dice before. And he comes around and proceeds to speak to the dragon character. You're really gonna fall for that? You're gonna let them just walk away like that?
Yes.
I mean, that's quite a gift. Think about it. A soul tormented, tumbling through an infinite abyss.
Endless
Like
amounts of
infinite parties.
painful energy.
Yeah, but I mean, we could just beat them up and take it ourselves.
You do have a point. They are quite small compared to us.
We could destroy it before you could destroy us.
Another paradox.
I'm of a mind to have a competition of sorts. How about the last man standing lays claim to it?
That just sounds like a fight with extra steps.
I guess I don't have to participate since I am a lady.
This is fair. You can sit over there.
Okay.
It's the last man standing.
Wait,
Why don't you
Hilda.
start with your friend over there and show us how this is supposed to be done, and then we'll step up and in turn, and we will challenge the winner of that battle.
Totally fair.
Hilda, take the bag with you and make sure Precious doesn't die in there somehow. Maybe.
She's got her berry tarts. She has food.
She can eat
Just
the
finish
opals.
stumbling for all eternity in the abyss. Gosh. Some friends you all are.
Her life force is completely dependent on her will to find and lay claim to any opals. So as long as there's hope in that tiny mucusy body, she'll be fine.
When did we decide she was mucusy exactly?
Like
I think
the
Dave
you
just
introduced
decided
her.
I
that.
laid my hand on her back, friendly like, and it was covered in mucus.
It's like a
disgusting.
human-shaped wineskin.
Paige has the best suggestion. She just says, "Shake the bag occasionally. If you hear a tiny scream, she's good."
Excellent job.
I like it.
Odd things emerging from this portal for some reason.
Oh.
About how tall is everything in front of us?
Yes. The shrubberies that you're looking at are standard bushes, probably 3-4 feet tall.
I'm talking more about the gargantuan creatures exiting the portal.
Very, very well then. The small winged one with the weird Brooklyn accent, he was probably about 6 feet tall. The orange fella there made out of stone and brimstone and lava rock. He is probably 8 feet tall. The purple one is roughly 6 feet, and your now gargantuan dragon friend is in the realm of 15 feet.
Huh. Guys, I have no idea what to do here, but maybe fight these creatures or take off at a mad dash upon reach.
I sprint straight at the first guy, the big dragon. I sprint right at him and start swinging.
Claws out, have at you.
Crone, you fool, I'll back you up.
Again.
Can I cast Slumber at the same time as I see him, like, taking off for this guy?
You could very well attempt to do so.
Well, obviously.
Oh, the old Arcmaster reply.
Arcmaster training.
I mean, he is the world's most okayest art master.
Yes. Okayest. I mean. Okayest.
That's good.
Oh, lay into him there, Crone. Let him have it. Quite the rolls there.
See what I got there.
Some high numbers for sure.
Kiss me. This
I
might
managed whopping 0 crits out of all of that.
So this snake-like creature comes running over to the half-dragon, gargantuan mountain of a person and begins flailing wildly. And all of those attacks miss except for one, the 110.
Okay, well, he takes 42 damage.
Okay, 42. So, Mr. Half-Dragony friend, it's kind of one of those situations where this snake-like creature, I guess is the best way to describe it, is flailing at you and only connects once. And given your amount of hit points that you have and what he did, it was kind of like if like a child were to punch an adult.
Turns and wipes the bit of blood off his cheek.
On a scale of 1 to 100, how many children would it take to kill you?
100.
Did my slumber spell hit at all or no?
What does he have to roll?
So I rolled a 93, and I believe it is just an opposed. Oh, sorry, looking it up. Oh.
Okay. Well, while she's looking that up, I know you'll have to roll at least a D100. So if you could do that real quick, Eric, and I will subtract. I'm guessing it's potency.
36.
36 again? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Am I adding 30 on top of the 36 I just rolled?
Well, I was gonna add 60 this time around, but that's a 96 versus what'd you roll, Hilda?
A 93.
Okay.
It is a stamina check versus attack roll.
Okay, I'll subtract that off as stamina. So you do feel a slight bit groggy as Hilda casts a sleep spell on you, but you're able to shrug it off.
What's that? Alright, well, I'm back now.
Hilda avoids eye contact. She's like, look, examining her manicure.
I grow weary of these games, children. You're playing with the big boys now.
Oh, no.
The little the little winged imp kind of that spawned last from the portal floats over towards you.
Yeah, boss, let him have it. Go ahead. Knock his block off.
I shoot him directly in the face.
Yeah, wait. My guy, I'm just waiting for my guys to be allowed to start blasting too.
Uno momento, por favor. So are you going to take the imp's advice and punch the snake man in front of you, or are you going to continue like a verbal assault?
No, full on attacking. We're going for it.
Well,
I'm gonna make an example of this one.
perfect. This is exactly what I've waited for. The whole reason that he is so gargantuan is because the roll that he got from the die of random stuff back in yesteryear allows him to instantly defeat the next hostile target.
Oh.
No.
So he rears back and punches Crone directly in the face parts and drops him to 0 hit points.
You died again.
Can I, any chance I can roll a stamina check to try and cast a spell just before that?
Negative.
Oh, well, alright then.
The superpowered artifact.
Says, you've written a check your infinite soul cannot cash.
Oof. And he's got cool things to say. At this
All right.
point, are
Next.
we rolling initiative there, friend?
With that, we are rolling initiative.
You shouldn't have asked to roll initiative. You should have attacked and see if you could get away with it.
All right.
I tried and I was told to wait. I'd like to remind everyone that I'm personally hidden in the bushes with a 149 sneak from leftover.
Oh!
Just my minions are out and about.
Exactly. Where is... I lost the button for adding to turn.
Whistle.
Do we happen to have, or is the giant dragon thing still giant now that he's completed the goal?
He is not.
Ha! You are smaller, sir.
You are not small.
This is not even my true form.
He's gonna freeze on us.
Yeah, I don't. Real Arcmaster assistance. I don't know how
We've never
to
used
add
the
a
turn
turn.
thing, have we?
Oh no, I have no idea how to do that for real.
Oh, fair enough.
Probably some kind of right-click mysticism, but who cares?
My understanding is you just take a piece of paper and like a pencil and just write numbers down.
That sounds right to me too.
Eric, can you roll another D100 for your initiative, please?
Yes.
And this will be what all of them are going on.
Rolls a 33.
I win the tie, right?
Something about them 30s with you.
I don't.
Yes, players win the tie. Yay! Where is Dr. Claw? So I'm going to actually put you at 34. All right, Hilda, what'd you get?
I got a 14.
Gross. All right.
Gross.
Crone is unconscious. Calvin?
Wait, is Crone dead or is he unconscious?
He's unconscious.
Oh, okay, I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to get him back to life. Shoot, I know how to do that now.
No, he's just unconscious. Heal spell will bring him back. No biggie.
Excellent. Then I got a 37 and Trusty Reach here got a 35.
Okay. And now watch, no one will heal Corone the whole time.
I mean, I
I don't have any healing, so
High and dry.
I'll save you, intelligent good buddy who knows
We've got those
everything.
healing mushrooms, but I don't know how you get an unconscious person to eat.
You shove it in his mouth and start
shove it in
chewing it
his
for
mouth.
him.
Very, very carefully.
They did it in Princess Bride.
Last time
yeah,
I
he's
tried
only
that,
mostly dead.
Didn't I kill Caden for a non-permanent death?
With the dragon eggs?
Yeah, I tried to feed our unconscious vampire friend eggs, thinking it would bring him back around, and he choked to
Oh,
death.
yeah.
Yeah, scrambled dragon egg.
Basically.
Oh
But
no.
not true death because he was a vampire.
Right. So is there, with initiative being rolled, is there anything that the half dragon would like to say, you know, witty remarks or anything like that before we actually begin combat?
Yes. If I were you, I would climb all of you right into that bag. Save me the trouble.
When we kill you,
response?
I'm gonna take all of the words out of your mouth to use them later in similar situations.
I like it.
Best.
He is not beautiful, but he is funny.
Put his service to the test.
Rather grace
I like
is
it.
delicious.
Don't believe me?
Ask the dishes.
Dishes.
And there's our Disney reference.
There's always one.
Well,
Disney, send us free stuff.
right? Free stuff.
We love you, Daddy Disney.
Next
Please-
week,
yeah,
we're
please
joined
don't-
by
Please
Bob
not the
Iger.
subpoena. Don't
Yeah.
send us subpoenas. We don't want those.
Yeah, cease and desist.
Yeah, at least we're not using copywritten music because apparently Twitch is having major takedowns this week.
Oh, fair enough.
What if it's just like playing on a stereo in the background, but not actually on your set?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. People having like chilling with background music while playing a game. Apparently, that's a no-no.
We don't have that problem here. I've written and done all of our music. So, here we go. Who's
All
first?
original. So before we initiate into combat and get this ball rolling, we're going to let Eric get out of here so that he can enjoy his evening. I want to personally say thank you so much for voicing that character for me. That was
Thank
beautifully
you for having
spoken.
me.
It was excellent.
Can we
man.
get
Absolutely.
a
Thanks, man.
presumptive victory and defeat line from you? Just to
Absolutely.
see how it goes one way or another.
I even wrote one out. Yeah, we'll go defeat first, since victory is always much more fun. Coughs blood into his hand.
That's not fair. How could you? How could you have beaten me?
Death rattle.
Death rattle. Very nice.
For the victory one, walks over, picks up the sack of infinite space. I've got plans for you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you.
Terrifying.
Oh, yes.
So
Doug's
good.
ears perked up as if like she was targeted specifically.
Just like, I'm out. Well, thank you all very much for having me, and best of luck, adventurers.
Thank you so
I'm gonna
much.
watch you guys on the Twitch right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Have a great night, all.
You too.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that was wonderful.
That was. I enjoyed
Pretty
that
great dragon.
immensely.
And to everyone watching, sorry, you are stuck with our voices now.
All right, back to amateur hour. I mean, what?
Ooh.
I'm kidding. I love you all.
Can Dion roll for like an unconscious gurgle initiative?
He's gonna talk in his sleep. Let's see. So, actually, go ahead and Dion, roll your initiative so that should anybody be so kind as to heal you, you can jump back in. How convenient that you're going last. Okay. So, Calvin, you are first, sir. You and Reach.
We'll pull out the potency rifle and take some crack shots. Crit, 83 and 100.
And who are you firing upon?
Oh, our main dragon friend, absolutely.
Okay.
Do the crit, I'm assuming, is a hit.
What is his armor rating? The crit is a hit, yes.
Wonderful. I do 149 damage
Crits
to
are
him
hits
on
unless
that.
they're skellies.
Right.
And does 83 or 100 hit?
The 100 hits, but he succeeds on his mischance, so he's able
Right.
to kind of glance it off of his dragon scales
Oh, yes.
by turning just barely.
Well, so much for that. I leap off a reach, and Reach just goes in for the kill. 1, 2,
How much
3,
damage
4,
was that again? I'm sorry.
149.
Okay.
And these are his attacks. It looks like there is no critical hits from Reach. Reach! Dang it! What am I paying you for?
All right. So the first roll is a hit. I'm gonna roll mischance. Stoop. All right, it hits. How much damage does that deal?
It does a measly 45 damage.
Okay.
Actually,
Perfect.
easily, but whatever.
Compared to what
Whatever.
I'm capable of.
Right. And that brings us to Dr. Whiteclaw, who's been hiding in the bushes, talking a big game from behind the leaves.
Okay. Listen, Mad Dog, this might go bad, so I need you to get down and hide just in case something happens to Daddy, okay? I love you. Yes, I love you. No, stop kissing me. You're ruining the moment. You're ruining this moment. Be safe.
We're having our own moment.
Ooh, the question is, do I break stealth to risk attacking?
The obvious answer is always.
No, no, I'm not going to do that, but my minions know what to do. First and foremost, minion 2. I keep forgetting what number they are. I just know the ice one is lower in number. Minion
Right.
2 is going to come in between these two here, and they each will take 25 points of ice damage for being adjacent to me.
Okay. Very nice.
And then it is going to attack with 2 icy blasts, Big Daddy Dragon.
Big Daddy Dragon, and he now has a name.
Big
That's
Daddy Dragon.
nothing. There we go.
All right. And does that require any kind of potency check or anything like
Nope.
that?
Nope.
Okay.
Just armor versus armor rating.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a hit then. Do they get mischance?
David, do they get mischance?
If there's damage being dealt, then mischance is always a thing.
Uh-huh. I hope all of chat has learned this. And it does damage anyway.
It does 65.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put that with the other, that's 90 total damage to big boy and 25 to little fella.
And 25 to little fella. All right. Beautiful.
And good minion 1.
Good
Come
minion.
up. I'm gonna put him up to here, I think. Get him kind of, well, that might. We're gonna stick with this for now. He is going to do his forced range blasts with his weapon,
Okay.
and it's actually the same bonus, but he gets 3 attacks and 50% crit now, thanks to the magic-y doodads we picked up.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, 50%. This is gonna be great. 15. Oh, crit
Oh, there it is.
and crit.
There it is.
That is, let me look at my numbers. 180 damage.
To Big Daddy Dragon.
Yes, to Big Papa.
All right.
How many nicknames can I give in one combat?
I thoroughly
All
enjoy
right.
when you call it Big Papa.
He's definitely looking a little worse for wear now. Your minions have done quite the number on Big Papa Daddy Dragon. Just keep adding names on. And is that
Yeah, it's,
are you able to do something now, or just
I am technically able, but right now I am choosing to hold my action.
okay? That
if I
brings-
can, I think I'm holding to summon a minion in case one drops.
Okay.
To just literally bring it right back in the same spot, kind of like how the Marines got the nickname Devil Dogs. If anyone's ever heard that story, where they'd run and then drop and have the next person pop out and keep running, so enemies think they're shooting them and they're just getting up and not dying.
Yeah, that sounds legit. I feel like that would cause them to probably have to think on some morale checks. Right. And now that it is their turn, first things first. Little floaty guy here, who did not actually get a name. He says,
Oh man, boss, you're looking like crap. Here, have some of this.
The Jersey Devil.
yeah. He moves over in between all of them and he casts Mass Heal.
I knew I should have shot that thing in the face.
All peoples in 8 square get 300 HP back. Or all friends, not players. Crone.
No, I heard people. They're not people. It doesn't work.
So I get 300 back.
I don't think it works that way. Dave? Ruling?
It's target, so if he wants to target Crone, then yeah, but probably not.
Oh,
Okay. All right, and it's probably safer anyway. And then this fella backs up here, turns like Chonder, and he rears back, taking a very deep breath, and exhales a gout of fire, just hitting Reach and the minion number 2. And chat, I'm gonna need a roll from you.
Reach resists it.
Okay.
Being from the Azure, he has magic resistance.
Very nice.
So would a frost elemental resist fire, or is it only they resist frost? You would think cold.
Cold.
Trying to game the system.
Well, the good news is Tofu rolled a 42, and so the minion number 2 only takes 42 points of damage.
There's no stamina, potency, or armor check on that.
Yeah, let's do a stamina check. Why not? That sounds like fun. We don't do enough of those.
Would you say the number was?
42.
Sarcasm.
Whoops. All right. And then now his friends take action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank Tofu.
Thanks, Tofu. You're so nice. We are going to need another chat roll as this one comes around the bend here and prepares his. He also kind of rears back a little bit, and his directly at Calvin lets loose a crackling bolt of lightning.
Like hell
So
it
go ahead
does.
and roll your. Oh Jesus! Look at that, number 5, Johnny 5.
The Azurian
mine.
rider and his mount are highly resistant to magic.
Yeah. All right, so we don't even. Oh, well, there we go. We got a 17 anyway. Thank you, Israel. I appreciate that. Let's see. We got one more fella. Whoa, I don't know what happened there. He's like shooting lightning from himself, I guess. He moves here, turns, and goes after the minion who is attacking his lovely boss. He's very upset about this for some reason. And a burst of earth shoots up from underneath the minion. So now, so 17, I guess, is what we'll do. Does the minion go ahead and roll stamina? Perfect.
Sarcastic.
So yeah, obviously that works beautifully. Moving on to our next persons in order, that would be Hilda.
I would like to cast. I might do this wrong. I'm not used to casting spells. So I would like to cast Harmonious Calm right here
In the middle of everybody. I love
in
it.
the middle of all the little baddies. And this is
You guys could
a
just stop. That would be great.
targets in a 3-square radius of where I cast it, level 25, but I get plus 10, so it'd be 35 and below that fail their stamina check versus your deception attack roll will not attack or move for 2 turns.
Very nice.
So hopefully this does something.
So they all failed that part. And the little guy successfully. Oh no, he didn't. You got 117. So yeah, all three of them are affected by your harmonious calm.
I'd like to think you just shouted, "Look how pretty I am."
Look, I'm beautiful. Stop fighting for a moment.
They're like, okay, I guess.
And she does the little like ding, her teeth flash.
Yes. Crone, or actually Hilda, are you doing anything else? Because that was one spell.
Yeah, let me cast. Oh, I think I have, I thought I had Valor was a deception spell.
Pretty sure it is.
Where'd it go?
Oh, please, I will check.
There it is, Valor. So that's single target ranged. Are any of my people? What's up with Crone right now? Is he still out?
Yep. He's unconscious in the middle of the road.
If I cast Valor on him, that gives him 20 points of health, potency, and stamina for only 3 turns.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? That's it.
But
I can
That
get
would-
to him in time to heal him.
That would count, though. That would bring him back up. He would be out.
and then that would give him an additional. So let me cast. I'll cast Valor on Crone there,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go hide behind this bush.
So that gets me 20, you said?
20 for the next 3 turns, and that is health, potency, and stamina.
I gotcha.
Yep.
Cool. So you wake up, Crone, just in time to take your turn.
And on my turn, I will be healing myself. And actually, I think I'm going to use this new ability, meditation, since that's the case. So you can go on and I'll add the health. I'm going to use meditation. And I have another one too. Or actually, you know what? I'll do Death Ward. I think it's the ability. It gives me plus 470 health once a day.
Well, we're level 50 now, so it would be 500, unless that's over your max. Because it's 10 times your level, right?
Oh, is it for Death Ward?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
You just wrote it down when we were.
Oh, no, we were level 47, yeah. But we've gained level, so yeah, it'll be 30 more. But, I mean, I don't even have that much hit points, so
Gotcha.
it'll just put me at 400.
Either way, welcome back.
Yeah, so I'll just immediately use Death Ward. And I will actually... I'm going to hit this guy behind me real quick.
Okay.
How does this work if I use if I use Death Ward? Does that take away one attack, half my attack? How does that work?
It would be up to the Arcmaster and anyone who's making the pots and pans do the noises.
Sorry about that. In the background.
No worries. That's the sounds of you coming back to life, buddy.
Yeah, that's his bones.
That's instead of the gasp of life, it's the pans of resuscitation.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh man.
Yeah, that was my daughter.
No worries.
So you're making attacks on the purple fella?
Yes, but I want to know how many of my attacks get used up by the ability to heal myself instantly.
My assumption has been with those like class abilities, they're not listed as spells, so that's like kind of like a free action, but that's just my take.
Dave?
Because there's ones like meditation that say this takes up all of your actions, and I don't think that Death Ward does, if I remember correctly.
This is a Arcmaster discretion thing, so Ray, it's up to you.
No, I don't want to.
No, you die.
I mean, if it doesn't, I would say if it doesn't specifically say that it uses up your action, then yeah, go ahead and we'll do it as a freebie.
Get back here, dog.
Okay, excellent. Then I will unload on this guy here, but I will sacrifice an action in order to stand up from the ground because I am prone. Right, so let me attack this guy behind me.
The old prone crone.
No fun puns.
Oh man, that's half of my abilities. Hey, a
No
crit.
more rhyming, and I mean it.
I know,
All right.
I know, Peanut.
I have one crit, it looks like. And does a 83 or 86 hit this purple guy behind me?
They do indeed. You have a crit and 2 hits.
All right, excellent. So you're going to take 168.
168. And then that is doubled.
Oh, no, 168 total. Or is there something else that's doubling it? I added up all 4 attacks, all 3 hits, including the crit. I do 42 points of damage. With the crit, that's 80. That's 84, and then the other 2 42. So that'll put me up to 168 total.
Yep. This particular fella is more magic oriented. And so when you begin just wailing on him, he takes double damage from physical attacks.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And you just obliterate this guy into nothingness.
Golly,
Just
crone.
as, yeah,
It's like one of those people that you wake up and they just come up swinging.
yeah, exactly. You don't want nothing to do with that one.
Someone
All right.
clip Dion's punches right there. That was hilarious.
So now we're returning to the top of the order, and we are looking at Calvin and Reach.
I'm gonna let Reach go first on this one, even though technically he's in front of me. He leaps forward and continues to maul the dragonoid guy in front of us. Reach, you failed me once again. The highest he got was 84. Does that even hit?
And it does not, no.
Reach, you're a disappointment, friend. At that point,
To be
Lizard
clear,
noises.
to be clear and fair on this, Reach is connecting. He's just not connecting hard enough to deal damage.
well, he's connecting like he's not even paying attention to the guy in front of him. So,
I mean, that's fair.
frustratedly, I take a knee and aim my potency rifle at him. Before I
At
do this,
Reach?
however, no, I should, but no, I'm gonna let him live.
Just
I aim
gonna
at
hold
the,
the other Reach.
Reach, that was your chance to make up on last time.
You failed me for the last time.
Reach is my mount. I'll do it.
Yes. Let's see. Is he currently aware of me?
The Big Daddy Papa Dragon guy? Yeah, he knows you're there.
All right. Looking around, can I notice if anyone else is unaware of me?
Let's see. The orange stone guy there, he's more focused on this ice minion. He doesn't much care. And the little floaty imp guy, he's more interested in trying to keep his friends healed up, so he's
Oh, yeah, I
not
forgot
paying
about
much attention to you. Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
was
I'm gonna creep
reiterating
up.
that on purpose.
I appreciate that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I can move up to 10. So I'm gonna sneak up to the north here. And I'm gonna get a good vantage point of this atrocity that is the healing devil. And then I'm gonna take a knee and aim my potency rifle and take a couple of shots at this bad boy.
Now, what do you say before you take your shots? Do you
I
have any
breathe
quips?
silently to myself. What? Oh, no quips
Do you-
for me. My actions speak louder than my words. So
Everybody knows that one-liners help you roll better.
apparently,
Chat, we need one-liner. Give Calvin a one-liner.
someone give me
Reach
a
for the
one-liner and
sky.
I'll say it.
Come on, you gotta use reach as a pun.
No. Reach, you're gonna die. I got a 59, a 122, and a 114. Do either of those hit?
They do, in fact, hit.
All of them or just one?
Just the two. The 122 and the 114 connect.
All right, well, the good news is one of them is indeed a sneak attack. So we got that going for us, which is kind of nice. So we're going to... I deal 149 damage with the first one, and then I'm going to be adding 43 to that, which brings my total damage to this thing to be 192.
Poof! It disintegrates into a cloud of ash.
Perfect. Just what I had intended.
Just as nature intended it.
I stand
All
back
right.
up. That's the end of my turn.
Fantastic. Moving to Dr. Whiteman Claw.
The minions know what they're doing. Seeing the bushes sneak attack, minion 1 is going to use his move, and he's got 10 also, but he's going to bushes behind Big Red here. That's
Son
right,
of
that's the new nickname.
Tofu rolled a 98 for some darn reason.
Tofu. A roll of 98 is not a one-liner.
Hold on 1 second. I got an idea here.
Do
It was if you were Caden.
I need to add anything for a sneak or no? For a sneak attack.
That I don't know.
Because he's unaware currently, right?
Right.
Well, we'll just keep that in mind as I fire 3.
I'm cashing in some of my...
Nice hit.
Dang.
But isn't them being unaware a requirement of the sneak attack in the first place?
Yeah, he's unaware.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is a true 100 crit and sneak on top of it. That attack normally does 45. What is the new rules on sneak crits? I know you changed like how much doubleage and things. I didn't check it out in advance.
You can't crit on a sneak attack. A sneak attack is a sneak attack. It just counts that as an automatic hit.
So how much numbers do I get, David?
Double unless you have an advancement to modify that.
Fine. It's 90 damage.
90
So the
damage.
fact that you rolled 100 means nothing.
Yeah, it means nothing. It wasn't.
90 damage to Big Red. Okay. What about Frostfella?
Frosty is going to come up behind the two of them. So they both get hit with another 25 frost damage each. And it is going to Frost Blast. What's another nickname for this?
Cinnamon.
Ooh,
I was about to say Cinnamon Sugar, but that didn't feel right. I guess the two of them together.
that's his stage
Yeah,
name.
Big Red is cinnamon.
Those were less good. I don't think any of those are hitting him, right?
Negative. Well, wait, what's that one? Yeah, negative.
Okay, well, at least they took 25 each in the cold department.
Yep. All right. Still holding on for if one of them falls, you're going to do a spontaneous summon.
You know what? I am going to. Where's my spells?
Where's my spells?
I'm going to sneak attack Ethereal Bolt just for good measure. See if I can't do it.
You have a silent spell advancement there.
I'm like really far away in a bush.
That's fair.
It's not like I'm 10 feet away. I would say the second one doesn't do anything, but I would say the first one is successful. Would you agree?
Indeed. Oh,
Okay.
Nope. He rolled a 17 with a 20% mischance.
Son of a biscuit.
So despite your you know what? No. You were hiding in a bush. He doesn't get a mischance. It connects.
I love you. I mean, what? So that would be 120 damage.
Yo, never mind. He knows you're there.
He knows I'm here now.
Holy crow. All right.
Hello.
You like kind of wave and slowly go back down in the bushes. Like, that's weird. All right. Now it is their turn. And here's what happens. From the writhing netherworld portal of doom and disparity, purple fella comes back out.
Oh my word.
I should have stayed hidden.
And he's coming after Reach. Now, Tofu's roll of 94 or 98 was enough to recharge all of their elemental abilities that they used. However, thanks to Shattered Tabletop Games, who shall remain nameless, granting a reroll,
You're darn
Tofu actually
tootin'
got a
dude.
12. And with the 12, that is not high enough to recharge. So now they are left with just physical attacks. Now, this purple demonesque person here is not very good at the physical attacks because, well, magic.
Not good with physical intimacy. Got it.
Right, no
That's
touchy.
for everyone.
No, but
But he no busta. He gets a claw and he gets a kick. Do either of those hit? Reach.
Well, the 97, does he have hand to hand?
No.
Then it's not a critical.
No.
But he does indeed hit Reach. The 87, however, does not.
Okay.
Reach is a good boy.
Perfect. He is a good boy. So Reach only takes 35 points of damage.
Oof.
And
baby, no.
baby, no. Minion 2. Punchy. These two turn to attack Minion 2. Now these guys are slightly better. We're going to go with Big Red first.
Wait, are they still under their? Have they passed 2 turns?
That was one turn.
Oh yeah, they instead of attacking, they hug the minion.
Aww.
Aw,
And they're like,
nice.
"Oh, you're cold.
that's cute.
I am very confused.
I don't know why I'm doing this, but
Minion, are you okay?
just like gives a thumbs up. Like,
An awkward cold thumbs up.
I like it. So yeah, that concludes that turn, and we're gonna move on back to Hilda.
We regenerate our level potency. Is that right?
I thought it was 10 plus level.
10 plus level.
10 plus level? Okay, cool.
New rules, everybody. Enjoy.
I am going to cast Shadow Step. And so I'm going to enter the shadow of this bush here and come out of the shadow of this bush right behind these guy right here.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right over Chonder.
Right chair. And stab him with my celestial spoon.
Oh my.
Is
How
it a
rude.
bad time to butt in your brain and tell you guys you didn't have any snacks up here?
And that's... I don't think I have anything extra for a sneak attack.
Now, does attacking break that spell?
I haven't cast a spell. I've simply traveled from point A to point B.
I mean the harmonious friendship,
The
huggy
harmonious
friendship
calm,
is magic.
It just says 2 turns. I would not think so.
Okay.
It'll say maintained focus if that's the case.
Nope, it does not say it.
There's my attack roll.
Oh
That's
my.
a critical hit if I've ever seen one.
But that wouldn't matter because it's wouldn't that be a sneak attack?
Useless crits. Brought to you by Shattered.
But it's cool because a sneak does 5 times damage plus
Oh, okay.
that's light melee plus 30.
What's
So
your
that's-
damage there, Hilda?
That's better than critting.
23 times 5 plus 30.
That's what, 115 plus 30 is 145.
It's a hell of a spoon.
Okay. That's an amazing spoon.
Allow me to spoon you.
Do you remember when you cut my heart out with that thing? That was pretty, that's pretty violent.
Gruesome, to say
I
the
don't
least.
remember. I do not remember.
It was like an hour ago.
It's like, "Oh, I'm being stabbed in the back with a spoon, but for some reason I'm kind of okay with this.
Yeah, he's still calm. Still very
Yeah.
calm about it.
That's like, so he's still kind of just hanging out.
Oh, he's
huh?
he's still alive. Yep,
Oh, that's right. He got healed earlier.
indeed.
Neat. I guess that's all because I did 1 spell, 1 stab.
Right.
So
Alrighty. Moving to Crone,
Well,
it is
I
your
get-
turn, sir.
sorry, I get
All right.
3 attacks. Would I just get 1 more or no more? Since I did 1 spell.
That is a good question. I don't know the ruling on. How does that typically work, Dungeon
I thought I got-
Arc Master?
What was the question? Sorry.
I get 3 attacks and I
It's,
cast 1 spell. Do
1
I
and
get
1.
1 more attack or just 1? Okay, cool.
Yep.
1 and 1,
Neat.
got it. All right, so yeah, Crone. What you doing?
What, did you get her 1 more attack?
Let's attempt to drop this big red thing. So, flurry of attacks coming at you. Big
I'll
guy.
hold the punches.
Oh, there
1
you go.
crit.
Critty. Can I get about tree critty?
So what do I need to hit now that he's smaller? Like, does the one only
it's-
hit?
It's you need 100. 100 or better.
Okay,
your
so
crit
I
and
have a crit and a hit. So he's gonna take for 126.
All right. There it is. You begin your onslaught of flurry attacks, and about the second punch there, you connect, and it's just square to his chest. And much like the small imp before, he just poofs into a sulfurous cloud of ash. All right.
Well, then.
Are you?
Cool.
Oh,
Are
so
you
that was with the
moving?
second hit.
Well, that was the crit, and then the second hit.
All right, so I did the crit. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. That was everything then. I was only connected twice. Yep.
Okay, and then we are going to go back to Calvin.
As the thing poofs from existence, I'm going to take my second set of sneak attack attempts at the one right in front of it that clearly cannot see me.
Okay. Hilda's hair kind of moves a little bit as your bullets fly by.
Does 107 hit this
Be
thing?
careful, cowboy.
Don't tell me what to do, Hilda.
Oh my. For the Orange Stone Man, 107 does not hit, but the 128 does.
Well, in that case, he takes 149 points of damage. And as soon as that happens, I yell, reach! Attack! And go ahead.
The bullets that you fire, are they physical damage or are they magical damage?
They are force damage, technically. They are magical in
Propulsion.
no, they're magical bolts. They're not like bullets.
Okay, so they are magic then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh. What does it mean?
He's probably,
So that Orange Stone guy was all about physical power and prowess and took double damage from magical attacks.
Well, how
He was
about
the-
that?
Opposite of the purple fellow.
Neato.
Reach!
for this guy.
Redeem yourself!
For this guy.
I count 2 critical hits, maybe a third. Let me scroll up here for reference. Indeed, 2 critical hits and a 114.
Yep. Those hit.
Well, in that case, friend, we are looking at about 175 damage from reach.
Oh, is that all?
Nah, just a teensy bit, I guess.
All right. 175.
I stand by my popping noise.
He is looking very bad, but still alive. Bleeding profusely, looks just absolutely terrible. And then we are on to Dr. Whiteclaw.
Minion 1, still in the bushes for that sneak long range attack. And, well, the first one is over 50, so that counts as a crit. The other 2 I don't think hit.
Okay.
So that'd be 90.
Okay, there you go. With a 90, he, much as the other ones, has poofed away in a cloud of ash and smoke.
Should we not move away quickly before they can do their regeneration things from the portal there?
Probably a good call.
You speak wisdom, Hilda. Let's go. Reach ya!
I am beautiful and wise.
Those are verbs, yes.
Well, you know that if you do not find a way to close the portal, these creatures will respawn and hunt you down.
What?
What?
Fine.
There was a voice that said something about closing the portal.
Disembodied voices.
Fire everything you have.
Is there like
What's this ice orb thing that's over here to our left?
I froze the dice. What if
Yeah.
we give it the dice?
Give it the
Tried that already.
We threw the dice in there?
Yeah.
All
And it
right.
came back
portal?
out.
That's right.
Oh.
What if we just attack the portal?
It doesn't have like a physical form to attack.
There's no sort of mechanism around there.
No. It's magically created. You could cover it up with earth. You could find a way to get rid of magic.
I actually believe I'm uniquely capable of handling this situation, friends. My time in the Azures taught me a few things about how dirt works. So I walk up to it.
Hilda's like, no, I am out.
I start waving my hands and channeling my potency, and I begin to take about 30 minutes to create a magical shelter. It's a house that should encompass the entirety of this portal. And as soon as I'm completed doing that, I'm gonna basically let go and let the dirt fall to the ground inside, covering the whole thing.
Minion 2 will cover that with ice to be safe.
I like the way that you think. That's good.
Layers.
Layers of ice. Just there you go. Layers of ice. You have completely sealed away the portal. There's no way that these demons can return to haunt you. They're gone forever now.
That sucked.
And you all can now continue your journey.
Hold on. Didn't they have some supplies up there that they were looking at?
This little wagon.
Treasures in the wagon.
Dragon treasure?
Jewels.
So when you get up
Beautiful
there, you see
things.
that it is in fact just a normal wagon. There's nothing special about it. No real good trinkets or baubles that would be worth pilfering.
Wait, could we ride in the wagon while Reach pulls it?
Yes.
You okay with that? With that plan there, buddy? I'll take that as a yes.
This is going to haunt my dreams.
Yeah, and here we were thinking that Opal was the creepy one the whole time.
Nope.
I'm gonna say that you don't need to bring the wagon.
Hilda needs to ride in luxury.
You expect me to walk like a peasant?
Yes, I do.
You can be reminded if you don't want to move that token, if that's what the concern is.
No, there's more to the story.
Tofu says, fooled you in regards to being creepier than Precious.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Shake the bag, see how she's doing.
All right.
She seems fine.
She's yearning for death
she's
in
good.
there.
Now, proceeding on, you wander farther through the woods. You can see the castle in the distance, and it doesn't take you much more than 30 minutes to an hour to get to the outer courtyard. You can see very lavish decorations, and there's just all manner of like games and things like that set up, things for you all that you could do and whatnot. But you notice almost immediately that there are no other people here.
I look around for beans on the floor.
What?
We are not fashionably late.
Beans on the floor.
Oh yeah, because he lost his beans.
74 for me.
There are no beans on the
Well,
floor.
dang it.
Roll to search for beans.
Right? There's a bean check. You do see that the doors to the castle are wide open, though, very inviting, and you're able to just enter inside.
Did we come on the wrong day?
That would certainly be ironic now, wouldn't it, Hilda?
How embarrassing.
I mean, have you heard of a trap?
Trap? What's that?
It's a type of music.
Nice.
I enter confidently, atop reach.
I see.
On top of reach.
Take the opportunity to try and hide and sneak behind everyone in the minions. 143, baby.
Nice. You are attempting your best to sneak and are doing quite well. Entering into the castle, across what appears to be a long kind of dining hall, seated way up at the top in her throne, like kind of a position of prominence. I don't know if you can see it very clearly. She's kind of a very small token. You see Princess Nicolia sitting. She's got her head down in her hands and she's just kind of sobbing to herself. Again, you see no one else in this dining hall.
This is quite the nice area you got here, Princess. I tell you, what a great idea having all the food but none of the guests.
Oh, darling, don't cry. You won't be beautiful if you cry.
Is the food on all these tables?
What was that, Crone?
Is there food on all these tables, even though she's the only person in here?
Oh yes, there's. It looks like they set this banquet up expecting many people to arrive, and you all know that you're on time, and this is definitely the place. But there's just no other guests here.
My lady, what appears to be the problem here?
She looks up from her hands and she kind of, oh, you came. I didn't think anyone was coming.
You sent out the invites and we came without any desserts, just like you asked.
No, I have a third of a pie for you, dear. Just like you asked.
No, she didn't. It's just a nice gesture from this kind lady over here. Right, Hilda? Because we all don't have
one
our
of these pies
desserts.
off the table over here next to me.
Crone,
Mad Dog brings the box of our treat over to Minion 1 so Minion 1 can present them.
Okay.
And then,
Oh, these look really good. Do they have walnuts in them?
who is she asking?
Minion 1.
There are no walnuts.
wait a minute. Were you by chance recently a scarecrow?
What about Maple?
Oh no.
Did you eat my pie?
There is
Only
no
something.
meal.
No, I'm just kidding.
These are cupcakes, you see.
Cuppy cakes.
They
The
look
mystery
very.
revealed.
They look delicious. Did you make them yourself?
Ah, very, very much so.
Oh, well, I'm really glad you guys came. I hope it wasn't too hard to get here.
Oh, we had to kill many people to come here.
So
Tofu
many
dropping
people.
cupcakes in chat.
Cookie! Oh, look at them cupcakes. Tofu, they're delicious.
Oh, cupcakes from Jay Crutchfield's channel in chat. Let's throw some dragon cookies in there too.
Oh,
Make it a
yeah.
fiesta.
Oh, yeah. Hey, how about some Bridges
It's
of
a
Death?
party.
Maybe not that.
Little business time.
What are you trying to tell us?
So she says,
You guys can have whatever you want. There's lots of snacks, lots of food.
I use my wilderness survival to see if there's anything mysterious about this food.
that's a decent
Princess, should we go kill some people for you since they did not come to your party? Obviously, they're not as beautiful as me, but. Happy birthday.
Thank you. It's not my birthday, though. I'm just new here. And I don't know, killing people might be a little extreme.
He'll be like,
Calvin,
takes
you
the
do
birthday
not
candles
notice
off the
anything amiss.
Okay.
You take the birthday candles
cake. The
off
birthday
the
candles. She definitely thought it was a birthday.
cake. No. Before, things get too crazy and all of that, a door opens from behind Princess Nicolia. Whoa, I'm moving the entire map. I don't know how I did that. I hope that tripped everybody out. Entering in are two people that appear to be quite a bit older than Princess Nicolia. One is also dressed as a queen, but the man is dressed as a pirate.
Cool.
And
Well, as in if it isn't my old arch nemesis, Pirate Joe.
Oh my.
Yar. I see you all be making it to the party.
Indeed.
Of course, we're very beautiful. I am
You'd want to
very
step
beautiful.
forward. Would you all like a cupcake?
I set the pie that I grabbed from the other table down in front of me.
it's like just the queen kind of puts a hand on Princess Nicolia's shoulder and she says, "Thank you so incredibly much for coming to Nicole's party. We really do appreciate it."
Where are all the other guests?
But of course.
I was told you would like the most delicious treat, and I do believe these cupcakes will blow
Well.
your socks off.
I wouldn't eat those cupcakes.
No, nobody's tasted a
Explosions may
cupcake.
happen.
The toilet explosions.
No.
So where should we
That was for the
sit
beans.
at this banquet? Where should we sit?
Oh, you can sit wherever you would like. And regrettably, out of all the invitations we sent out, you are the only ones that came. And we really do appreciate that. Nicole's she's been having a little trouble getting used to this new place.
How did you guys come to find yourselves here?
No, same as everyone else and the same as your parents. We PCS'd here and
I see.
A wicked witch sent you here? I know all about that.
as the confusion sets in to
I'm prepping
your
a plate.
characters. Right? Crone doesn't care. He's just hungry. The child nostalgia fades away, and you realize the world for what it actually is. This whole adventure has been nothing but a trip across Elmendorf Air Force Base from the small housing part called Moose Crossing to the other housing area called Silver Fox, and all the way to the last, which is Eagle River. That's where you're at now, presently. Nicole's parents were transferred here from another base. Nicole sits upon her throne, which is actually a wheelchair that she's bound to, and unable to make friends easily. You're the only ones who showed up to her welcome party, like welcome to the base, welcome to school. And all of you are now standing in your actual forms. Calvin dressed as a cowboy with his cap guns holding an iguana. Dr. Claw dressed up as the mad villain holding 2 action figures. Hilda dressed in her and a dog and a puppies. Hilda dressed as the prom queen. And Crone, well, he kind of just came as himself, really.
You're so scaly, Crone.
Yeah. From psoriasis?
I
You're
mean,
right.
maybe.
Thinking back to the trip that you took to get here, the rose-colored glasses are gone, the childhood imagination is gone, and you realize that Big Daddy Papa Cinnamon Dragon was actually like the town bully with his friends who frequented that area to, smoke and drink and just be hooligans. They had a gang of sorts. The fence that you had to scale was just a simple chain link fence. And while in that person's yard, some dogs came to attack after you broke a lawn ornament. Congratulations. Proceeding even farther back, the scarecrow with the eggs was actually just a normal scarecrow. That instead of being buried down into the ground, the eggs were just white stones that were used to keep it propped up. And even farther back than that, your pieces of prism gems are just broken bottles from an area that people like to go and, drink and break bottles and just goof off,
Got
basically.
all the broken glass.
So you're telling me
Yeah.
my 200 gold piece eggs are rocks?
I am. They are.
So this little girl should not eat my cupcake. I have not
That's
mentioned
what I said.
the secret ingredient was, which is razor blades.
The secret and the ingredient was love.
Dr. Claw, what maniacal shenanigans.
I was planning a coup, but I don't want to be responsible for killing a small girl in a wheelchair.
I shoot this
He's not
child
sure.
with his
Watch
action figures
Halloween.
with my pop gun.
What you thought were razor blades were actually chocolate shavings.
Wait, so
He's not sure if he wants to join the bullies or
is
not.
Reach just a lizard that you caught and shoved
He's
in
an
your pocket?
iguana.
Apparently, he's an iguana I'm holding.
It's his
He's my
pet.
Linus blanket, if you will.
Exactly.
I have no idea what that's like.
The security lizard.
Is Dr. Claw the first kid to start going through puberty, so his voice is just a little
Yes. Yes. Well, before we bring this whole thing full circle and kind of close everything down, Princess Nicolia turns to all of you and she says,
Well, since you're all here, do you guys want to play one of my favorite games?
I sit down and I pull out my dice.
The food here real.
I'm glad you brought your dice. Can I be the Arc Master? It's called Shattered Dawn. It's a really awesome game. They just came out with the second edition.
available soon for purchase.
I look her in the eye
In
and I
color.
bring up my potency rifle and oh, it's not doing it. Guys, I broke my potency
Pew, pew,
rifle.
pew.
David's standing there,
There we
literally
go.
trying to shoot a little girl in the face.
right. He's got like a little Nerf gun. Like,
Well, to be fair, that's half the population, and he is using cap guns.
right. Yeah, and with that, I draw my mini arc 1.5 to a close. Thank you all very much for joining.
Oh, a line of applause for Ray, everybody.
Hey, hooray!
That was
legit
fun.
was going to murder an orphan.
Dr. Claw was the evilest character of all of us.
Right?
That's why I was like, I will not tell you what is in my cupcake, and I won't show you my thing, and I won't give it to anyone because then the
Hold
coup
on.
would be ruined.
I have a
This
very
explains why
important
dirt
question.
over a magical portal works.
Yes. Quick question.
Sure.
Just for clarity, just for posterity, and just so our viewers know exactly what's going on here. What happened to Precious and who is she?
So-
Shoved in a bag.
I killed Precious.
Right? No, Precious is unfortunately she never came with you. As much as you wanted her to fall endlessly into a bag, she actually had to go home.
Gotcha.
But she was a Lord of the Rings fan, so she was a person dressed as Gollum.
She was a
Lovely.
taste eater.
Yeah. Hey,
Somebody's kid's
thank you,
We've got a
Scatmaker, for the
raid.
raid with a party of 3. Welcome. Hope you guys are doing great. We just finished up arc 1.5, the little transition arc, as we get ready for our second season.
Yeah.
Welcome. Hope you guys
And
are doing great.
I had dropped hints this entire time about what was actually happening, and it all started with the picture of the Roll20 when you click in. It's the I don't think our viewers could see it when you guys log in, but
Oh yeah.
it's a picture of the old
God, it
Dungeons and
is.
Dragons
I
cartoon.
didn't think anything. That is so freaking meta, dude. That is impressive.
Well, I mean, I recognize the thing, but I didn't link it to what we were doing.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then throughout the campaign, I had our wonderful voice actor guests make little references about things like children and kids. And I mean, Eric had the biggest part when he was talking about a boy with a lizard and a child with toys.
Oh, mind blown.
Yeah.
That's great.
Definitely didn't
So-
pick that
so
up.
now
I was like,
there's
why is everyone
rewatchability.
calling us young ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
That's
guys want to
funny.
watch the VODs on either Twitch or YouTube, and
Yeah,
then
for-
see the little hints.
If this is your first time catching us, all 3 of 4 episodes have voice actor guests with us. And man, Eric did incredible. His voice was
Oh,
so
that was
menacing.
great.
yeah. Yeah, that was a good one.
I couldn't, literally, I was watching him do it the whole time, like, if only I could do a voice even remotely close to that. Oh, that was
One
great.
day.
One day we'll get there. Lots of practice.
Before we started, he was talking. I was like, so enjoy my really bad Dr. Claw impression.
Every
be
time
great.
we've had to do, we've done our characters literally for like the hour before we jump on and we're live. I'm literally sitting here with the mic muted, going like, I assure you, just trying to get it there.
Right.
I spent over a year doing Reg, and so the easiest way to do Reg, it's always for me, it's always there's a phrase to get into a certain impression.
Mm-hmm.
And for Reg, it became, hello everyone, my name is Reg. Because it's what I always said first. And I
So-
said most frequently.
Very true. So tomorrow we have a one shot with hashtag @TheRealGameCage. If you are still watching, you need to switch your usernames and social handles to that, please. Just kidding. We also have Jordan and Ray joining us for that one. Which will be fun. And then we have Jared Hoy from the DAT Network actually joining us as well tomorrow evening.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah. The episode tomorrow will be kind of it's unrelated, it's a one shot. But it'll be quite literally a level 1 adventure through a mining city. So a city built into a mountain. It'll be great. But the thing I'm most excited for in regards to that is the fact that there was one character that is technically multiple characters. We'll see how that goes tomorrow. So if you guys haven't, follow on Twitch, subscribe on Twitch and YouTube, check us out on social, and let's give a wonderful emotes in the chat for all of our voice actors, all of you guys for watching and being part of this thing, and just an excited get ready for Arc 2, which will be starting next Tuesday, same time, same place, 9:30 p.m. Eastern on our Twitch channel. We are going to go ahead to our outro video here, and then we'll come back and talk a bunch of nitty-gritty details for not only tomorrow evening, but also Arc 2. So we will see you guys, the grittiest. We will see you guys next week on Shattered Dungeons. And I'll press the wrong button.